Okay, Philosophical Friday time. Let me ask you a question. What is the one thing that we know for sure? For absolutely sure? If you think about it, the only thing we know for sure is that we experience things, right? We don't know for sure that the tree you're looking at is a tree, but we know that we experience a tree. In fact, everything that we perceive throughout our lives is an experience that we're having inside of ourselves. And if you really think about that's obvious, right? Everything we experience is inside of us, and that's the only thing we can be absolutely sure of, because that is everything, right? So then when we look at the outside world, or we experience things on the outside, what we call the outside world, we know that they're experiences we're having inside, but are they real? Are they actually really there? Because we don't know for sure, right? Let me give you something to consider here. Is there another experience that we have where we genuinely perceive things around us, a real world, real people, real interactions, real thoughts and feelings, but we know for sure that they don't exist? Dreams. When we go to sleep at night, and look, we all at times have really vivid dreams, right? We could absolutely be sure that we're walking down a street, that we're seeing people, that we're feeling certain ways, but we're asleep in our beds. So here's a question. If experience is all that we know, how do we know that when we wake up, we're, quote, in the real world? Could that be a dream as well? Now, I know it sounds kind of whoa out there, but it's an interesting thing to consider, right? And in terms of how it could help, well, if we have proof for sure that what we perceive isn't necessarily the real world, as in dreams, then when we perceive the, quote, the real world and know for a fact that it is only inside of us, then we have more power over what we have inside than we do on the outside. I'm not saying we can stop feeling negative feelings, stop reacting to the world, but when we know that it's not really the world, because it's not really real, it's just an experience we're having, then we can choose what experiences we want to hold on to, which ones we don't want to hold on to. Because the waking world is a little bit different from the dream world in that we have control over that. Dream world, we don't seem to have a lot of control over, especially not when a monster's running after you, right? So think about that. Maybe this is a dream, but when you're awake, it's a dream that you have some level of control over in terms of what you hold on to and what you don't. And if you don't hold on to the things that make you feel bad, by default, you'll just feel better. Interesting one.